called New Zealand whites, and then there are also orange-looking ones, which are New Zealand reds. So those are the ones that we prefer them a lot because that's what the market also. But dead rabbit, no one knows the breed of a dead rabbit. Once you skin it, you don't even know what type of rabbit. So far as it is a big thing, it is okay.
Okay. So among all these you mentioned, which are the best that multiply faster for a startup person to buy?
Okay, so we mix checkered and New Zealand. So if you make white New Zealand or New Zealand white, you get the excellent option. You get very good fare. The one that was with me earlier.
Hello, Leon.
That's a checkered giant.
How are you?
So they are giants actually. You mix them with New Zealand, they give you excellent option. They're very disease resistant.
Thank you for joining.
They are up to about 2 kgs. Okay.
No, I did it live yesterday.
If I start,
You couldn't join yesterday.
after how many cycles of production would you encourage me to begin selling?
Okay, so I would encourage you to start selling about a year and a half. Why is that most Ghanaians, when we are farming, do premature selling, and that kills the whole speed. So let's say you have an entity like a hotel that now wants to do.
Yeah, Nicholas, thank you.
The first month you are.
I hope you are doing well.
Everything. And it takes about 2 months for the new ones to come again. So how are you going to supply? But after you've stayed dormant for up to a year and a half, building your market, and then now they come to you and say, oh, we want even 20, you can give it to them because you built your stock for a whole year. And now you know those that are graduating, those that are in class 6, those that are in this, so you can stagger them so that you can provide them the resources excellently. So that's what we want people to do up to about a year and a half. A year and a half will be an excellent option for a farmer to sell.
How will you describe the journey from 2023 up until now?
So it has been both exciting and terrifying because like someone coming from a different industry into another industry, even though it's similar, it was both enticing and both rewarding. I had to go sit at other farms for up to about 3 days, 5 days just to learn how things work. The interesting thing about rabbit is that what I saw was that feed cost is very low. That was one of the things that I loved about them because if you take your backyard, your normal backyard, out of the
Hello guys, welcome to my channel.
you see there that you don't want, about 8 of them is rabbit food. Every grass in Ghana is rabbit food. So that gave me some excitement that, oh, I also have animal feed machines. So that means I can pellet these for other people who want to do it. So the learning curve was steep somehow because when you go, people say, oh, and yet it's not like how you see it. There's quite a lot to it, but I was able to do that. And I also have excellent trainees that are also on farm when I am not available. So what enticed me most is about the amount of money and the little work you have to do. The interesting thing is that when we developed these cages, they were so good that when you don't clean it for even 2 days, the rabbit will be sterile, they will be clean. Because
I hope my connection is good.
From the first level into the second level, and the urine is also collected somewhere, making it excellent. So I said, wow, snails I have to clean and do a whole lot, have to disinfect, always be on top of my game or they start dying. But this, we've lost only 1 rabbit, which was bitten by an animal, which is not really.
Hello guys, is my connection breaking? If it's breaking, let me know.
Like this, excellent option. So
let me know in the comments.
And the place was bad and it was smelling horrible. And I was like, nah, this is not what I want to do. I want to do a very good system where there are animals who have clean fur. I had not seen a pure fur like this.
All right, thank you.
When I went, every rabbit was tinted, like brownish white, brownish cream. Is that their color? They said no. But because their fecal matter is in there, that's why. So it has been both exciting and interesting, and we've started selling. That's the interesting thing. There's a lot of rabbit farmers out there that don't have a market. So we started. So we buy from the rabbit farmers at 200 cedis, and because we're a company, we bring them here, feed them slightly, and then resell them at 300 cities, making a profit. So rabbit farming is very lucrative, and I would advise everyone to come in.
What do you think we should do to develop the rabbit markets in Ghana?
We should create a lot more sensitization. People think that when we were all young, we were doing rabbits at the backyard. Some of us, a lot of people, you see, you ask them and they've done rabbit before. One, they know that they give birth to a lot, even the local ones a lot. But the market was the only barrier to entry that they had. So if now they know that
All right,
there's
thanks.
now a better market, almost everyone will start. Because like I said, feed is easily accessible. You have very little feed cost. They grow a lot, they give birth a lot. And if there's a market, that was the only missing link. And that is why we are here. You should always think outside the box. So be like a rabbit, also think outside the box. One, you look at breeding stock. So you can just breed pure good rabbits and sell them at a higher end form, and then label them as breeding stock. So instead of selling them at 200 cedis, you can breed very heavy good rabbits and call them breeding stock and charge up to about 400 cedis. That is one aspect. The second aspect is you can also sell feed, rabbit feed. So rabbit feed is easy. Most people are doing it in urban areas. They don't have access to grass and all these greens. So you can do hay. You can cut the grasses and bundle them up, dry them slightly, and then sell it to them as hay. We have people all the way from the northern region coming here to cut grass and dry them and send it back, especially during the dry season. Because in the north and other places, grass is not easily accessible during the dry season. So that is another aspect. The urine is also the third part of it. So all the urine we are harvesting, ammonia, pure ammonia.
Yeah.
So even if you sprinkle it or add it to
Yeah, thank you, Leon.
irrigation water, that's indirectly getting a lot of
Tell your friends to subscribe.
by itself. So that reduces your cost. The apical matter too is now bagged. A lot of people bag them and then sell it at 10 cedi per bag because they already get free bags from the poultry and other places, so you can sell that as well. And then the other option is training. I tell people we always underestimate training. Give a few people training and they can change everything. It's a ripple effect.
Thank you, Leon.
The next person will know, and then the next person will also teach about 10 people.
And thank you guys for subscribing.
And then before you realize, we are all over. So the value chain is still a lot more bigger. And then we are also looking at rabbit as pets. So there are other types of rabbits like the chicken that you saw. And then there's one called lion head. It has very nice hair around the head like a lion. And then those are bred for pets. People keep them in their house. So you can sell them at a premium cost up to about 1,000 cedis per rabbit before breeding as a pet. You know, and that's another option.
What are some of the petty or basic disease that can worry rabbitry, and how do I curb it or prevent them?
Okay, so like every other animal that eats, because we pick it from the ground,
Yeah.
they are prone to be worms, they are prone to be other
All right.
bacteria, fungi, and other things in there. So what you can do to meditate or like mediate that or limit it is that one. You yourself will be very careful the number of people you allow
Into your farm.
Yes. So once they are used to you, you guys share a bond. So they are used to your diseases, they are used to your issues around you, and you know them. So when people come in, they move quickly, they get startled. That might let them harm themselves.
Okay.
They might get sores and then start the issue. And then there's also coccidiosis, which affects them a lot. There are worms that they get. So
I'm sure I'm going to get some few subscribers tonight. So
same thing. Put it in their central water, and then it goes all around for them to drink. So, and then cleanliness. Once your place is clean, it can baffle you that for over a whole year you will not see diseases.
Wow.
That's why this cage system is so good, because when they drop fecal matter, it goes to the second stage. It doesn't touch the rabbits. So even, sorry to say, 3 days you are not there, the the rabbit will stay clean and be excellently done. So cleanliness is one of the measures you can do. And then the second one is feed. So always dry your feed first. Because there are worms and other larvae on there. Once you dry it first,
Have you been practicing, Leon?
before you even feed them to the rabbits. That reduces the risk of them eating anything bad and dying.
Is rabbit farming sustainable?
Very, very sustainable. So let's say you have a single plot in your urban area. You can do something, you make too much noise. You can do any other farm. No, they do all that. If I was in the snails, I would say start snails. But now we are into rabbits. So we say you can do these vertical structures. This is less than 1/8 of a plot. And it can hold up to 500 rabbits here alone.
Wow. A
Because
full
they
cage takes about how
12
many?
rabbits.
Okay.
The full cage takes 12. So if you are putting them back to back, even back to back is another saving measure. So one will face here, one will face here, back to back. You can get up to about 500 in 1/8 of a plot. And that is how beautiful it is. Other animals, you cannot stack them up that way. So that is one advantage of rabbits that I love. One, I was just like you. About 10 years ago, I had exited from university. I did my service at Anglo Ashanti. That's where I met my wife, by the way. And then she was into restaurants, so that's where I started from. And then I know your troubles. I have been in the industry for 12 years now. I know everything about it. We know mitigation measures. We are one of the companies that get insurance as well. When we started Snails, after we built for you, we gave you insurance at a small fee, and that makes sure that even if worst case the inevitable happens, you don't lose your money. Same thing here. We are providing systems that don't let fecal matter and waste touch the rabbit. So your probability of failing has now reduced. We also teach you freely. Even if you are not buying from us, come to us. We know that every young person doesn't have money. We don't have money to put in training. So the money that you would have put in training, like 500, 1,000, use that to start. Come get a good breed rabbit, which is disease resistant, give birth a lot, and then start your farm. You can start with one male, one female, and that is all you need. And the number one important thing that you need aside that is passion. So be passionate, be serious, get that, get close to farmers like us. We are going to give you free training. You go on the Engineer's page, I know a million things on there.
Right.
So go there, learn, and find a passion, not necessarily rabbit. Find something that you, even when you are tired, will kick you out of bed and say, hey, go and study. And that is an excellent passion.
Why have agriculture become so personal to you?
So I am from a very poor background. My dad was the full-time police. They were earning up to 1,200 a month, and he wanted me to be part of it. No disrespect. At that time, it was so poor that they were earning up to 1,000. We had 3 boys, my mom and my dad. That was woefully inadequate. So for a poor family and who didn't have any uncle who was rich, who would put me in other government appointees. Now I have pictures and I've had business interactions with almost every high-ranking personality in Ghana, all because of agri. If I wasn't in agri, sorry to say, who would I be? Someone would say, who am I? Who am I to be eating the likes of, Alan Chamatin, the president, everybody? I've been in contact with all these guys and it's excellent. So it gave me opportunity, one. And it gave me hope. That was missing. Because I saw my dad, I saw my mom, and I was like, if this is going to be my life as well, it will be depressing. Because we're living for our children only, from hand to mouth, going to borrow. When your salary comes, is already finished, I said no. And time. I wanted to be different. I wanted to spend more time with my family. So now, I can come to the farm like twice in a week. And the farm will not collapse. I'll still be in touch of everything. Everything will be moving on smoothly. But can you go and work for somebody and say that I'm coming to work two days in a week?
No.
Oh no. Even the managers still come. So that is the interesting thing and why I love agriculture. The barrier to entry is also zero. sorry to say there's no taxation now. If you're doing production like we are doing as a young person, you have tax, no tax liability up to 5 years.
Right.
And even that, when you're doing pure production, you don't get taxed. You know. So if you have proper structures, then you can bring in investors, you register legally, and then everyone knows that, oh, this guy is trustworthy. Mind you, there's going to be a lot of money coming in. And let me give an example. So out of the agric, once we were doing the free training, we saw that, oh, we can give personal training to everybody. How can we expand? So last year we launched a project called agricgate.farm.
Right.
So www.agricgate.farm is a place that people can learn agric at the comfort of their home. You take your phone, maybe there's pepper farming, rabbit farming, snail farming, mushrooms. You just go on there, type in, start learning. So it was due to agric that was able to do that. One interesting thing I also like about it is that you love to travel just like me. And unfortunately, my dad had never traveled till he passed away. Never. Not on vacation, not on anything. But fortunately for me, I've traveled on vacation before. The likes of British Council, the likes of SMD, Netherlands, GIZ, have paid for my tickets for me to go learn UK, US, Canada, everywhere. They paid for me freely. Mind you, because of agric, not because I'm special in any way, so because of agric, I've traveled to about 16 countries. Kenya, most part of Africa, because of this. So I see this as a no-brainer. If you are you'll be famous, one, you get money. I have not seen a million CDs before. But last year we did 5.9 million CDs in revenue.
Wow.
I had not employed one person before. As up to last year, before we dissolved the snail side, we were 32 workers. Each one getting SNET, each one getting all that. Our overhead was about 80,000 salaries in a month. And that's how
Okay, let's go to the next drawing.
And let's take someone like
Do you guys like this one?
He entered agric, even though he was famous already.
This one I just did in the corner. I don't know if it look, if it turns out great.
But you've mentioned a lot of
But let me know in the comments what you think.
that young people can explore. However, the negative narrative about agric is like a state.
Looking so horrible and terrifying.
What should stakeholders, African leaders, what should they be doing to, get more of the young people in the space rather than them running away to the European countries?
Provide safe.
Hello guys.
Everyone that's running, someone who is walking through the desert that knows that they are going to die. I can promise you that it's because there's hopelessness. If you tell someone that there's hope, whenever I speak about this, I get teary. Because I know people that have walked on the desert. Someone sent a video to his brother, last video that he died. And whenever I remember that, I get teary. Even now I'm teary because of that. So someone moving from a country that provides him.
How is that looking? Guys.
Going to somewhere to start an unknown. Something is facing them. Hopelessness, job insecurity, food insecurity. We have vast land. Even our tar roads are getting overgrown by weeds. That tells you that we can even plant beside the road and still make a lot of money. Provide avenues where young people feel safe. One. Provide hubs where they can go and learn. Internet is inexpensive. Provide internet for them to do free thinking of them, their own businesses. And then
now let's put this here.
If you don't give them the money directly, you can partner with entities like us and say, build 1,000 cages, set them up, show them how to do it, and they will pay back. I can tell you for a fact that they will pay back. Because I know a lot of young people that want to do this, but
they don't have the resources. Okay. If you're given a chance to change one thing about agriculture in Ghana, what would that be?
One, I'll change the land tenure system.
What about the land?
Lands are owned by families, individuals, chiefs, unscrupulous people. One land can be sold to about 10 people. If not for lands, we have so much land, but because of the tenure system, you buy 40 acres and in the middle belongs to one person who doesn't want you to do it. So instead of plowing the whole 40 acres, you don't have to go corner. Next time you come, they intentionally plow the road a whole lot of chaos because of land tenure system. But if our tenure system belong to one maybe company, one government or something, an entity will come and say, I want 2,000 acres, and the government will not bat an eye. They will say, oh, from here to here, take it. But here, you have to go to 10 farmers who want giving 10 acres. 10 people, plead with them, beg. They will pay, you pay them, their daughter will come and say, me, my dad did not give me some of the money, so if you want to start your farming, pay me as well. And then you are done starting farming. Land guys will also come and say that, oh, this one is under our control, okay, you have to put something down. Then the chief will also say, oh, living poor libation, that's one cattle, that's about 6,000 cities. Let's do that. Before you want to start, the chief needs to come, claim. Here is the fetish space. Kindly give us 10,000 cities. And then they will give you. So the whole lot of wahala. I've had 4 investors come into Ghana because of us. Land. Land was the only problem. And when you go to Lands Commission, it's as low as a snail pace.
My brother, there's a lot to talk about in terms of land tenure system, but finally, what would you tell people who are watching you, who have not explored the rabbitry space or industry? You have sat down, researched, and then you switched from a niche market to another niche market. What do you have to tell them? And those who want to reach out, how do they find you?
Go pass around. Currently, Price Wallace is asking people to invest. If you want security, we have it. Transparency, we are there for you. The company that has been in existence for the past 12 years has done up to about 5.9 million cedis in revenue and has insurance and has a lot of outlets. Everyone knows my place. Everyone knows everybody that has been working with us. The second option is that you can also start your own farm. Barrier to entry is very low. You can come here during the weekends, sleep for free. We have accommodation, and then you learn how to do the rabbit and you can start on your own. The other option is that you can also partner with us on a large scale. We do, and then we provide you with profits on your farms. So we're here for you, with you, and for you. We provide you with better structures. We provide you with systems that are better for you to do your rabbit farming in. We also provide you with pure breeds or hybrids rabbits that you can raise at your own pace and at your own time. Give yourself up to just 8 months. You start earning revenue in this business. And the interesting thing is that everything you see around you, out of 10 weeds that is around your environment, 8 of them is rabbit feed. And we are here to buy back from you again. So meaning that there's no issues now. Your barrier to entry is almost zero. So if you want to start a rabbit farm with better cage systems, structures, and available markets, call on us 0249 234 809. Or you can start any other agric entity or agric business by going on to www.agricgate.farm and then you can start your journey into agric. And this has been Ghanaian Farmer, one of the wonderful platforms I use.
QuickBooks gives me the superpower to automate my invoices, track expenses, and get paid fast so I can get back to what I love. Get more done in less time with QuickBooks Online.
Hello guys, if you're watching, kindly subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot. Thank you for the likes and then comments. So what am I watching? I'm watching.
Irá então acontecer neste jogo entre o Al-Nassr e o Al-Hilal e portanto agora é um dos maiores motivos para a sua chegada ao campeonato. Esta competição. E agora, o Wesley, um menino que ainda me recordo dele. Normal que Jorge Jesus repita quase o mesmo 11, com a exceção que lá está aí. O Ronaldo tinha marcado um único gol para o Al-Nassr e aqui está. A única questão que levanto, falaste nos nomes de Eduardo Mandi, o árbitro a apitar, vai pôr Deus a bola ali de Jada. Aí está Jorge Jesus, e já agora dizendo, e daqui a pouco vamos poder. É o homem que ocupa a lateral direita da equipa do Al-Ahly de Jeddah. Aí está ele, Mandi. Acaba por ser tocado o capitão do Al-Ahly de Jeddah. Tentativa de chegada de Kingsley Coman. Encosta ali no guarda-redes da formação do Al-Ahly de Jeddah. E este acaba por ficar caído. Partida interrompida nestes primeiros 5 minutos, ainda com 0-0. E com o jogo interrompido, eu há pouco falava de 4, 5 clubes que investem muito. Al-Ahly de Jeddah tentar fugir depois a ser travado em falta, como vemos. Não há Puxal a fazer a falta sobre o jogador. O árbitro diz que não há falta. Atenção, João Félix vai para a área, perigoso. Vai picar de falta! Mandi! Félix ali a criar problemas à defesa do Al-Ahly. Sim, e lá está. Um galeno. Proteste agora dos jogadores do Al-Ahly de Jeddah. Do Al-Nassr. Ali a beijar o símbolo de pode marcar o Al-Ahly de Jeddah. O remate! Falhou o Tony! Também apareceu Marres. Sim. Grande oportunidade para a equipa do Al-Ahly de Jeddah. Parece-me que havia fora de jogo. Atenção à equipa do Al-Nassr. Agora é o Al-Nassr pode marcar o remate. Como sem encaixar junto ao posto esquerdo da beleza da Mandi. Que chance! Kingsley Coman. Que grande oportunidade para o Al-Nassr. Uma grande resposta à oportunidade de Tony e aqui sem fora de jogo. Brozovic, bola lançada. Atenção, Félix para Coman. Este é Marres. Graça Kingsley Coman pode tirar de longe. Mop! E a bola a ser ao lado, mesmo assim é um desvio. Pontapé de canto para o Al-Nassr. Muito bem o Al-Nassr. Está em cima do seu. Toca a sair, bem levantado, era para Cristiano Ronaldo. Bicicleta ali, Ronaldo a tirar, a bola a ser a figura de Mandi. Mas o friso cá no estádio, sempre que Cristiano toca na bola, é inacreditável. Isto dá confiança não só ao próprio Cristiano, mas a toda a Real Madrid. Um dos gols mais bonitos da carreira. O Al-Nassr sai da primeira fase de pressão, depois consegue criar. Bola tirada, cruzamento largo.
Welcome to my channel. If you like my art, kindly subscribe. It helps a lot.
Looks like a penalty. So high up here, looking down from a long distance away. The Luffy bench below us, they're all surrounding the fourth official. There's a real melee going on when the decision was made for the penalty kick being taken. He's done this in the stands all around him. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo against Mendy. A century of goals in the yellow of Al Nassr. What a time, what a place to do it. And what a roar inside the arena. As he and his teammates search for Saudi silverware, the first domestic silverware during his time with the club. It is number 7 who gives them the lead against Al Ahly. His 100th goal. Al Ahly trailing by 1-0 here, late in the first half. And still, here's a chance. 1-1. Ivan Toney. Flag goes up on the far side straight away. And Al Nassr's players are unhappy because they felt that their man, João Felix, was fouled near the end of the penalty area before.
Automated offside has been excellent. Yeah, generally gives us quick result.
So it's not going to be a goal. And done rather well. It's a Kessie! Super finish! Beautifully crafted goal! What a week for the Ivorian! Frank Kessie, 2 goals in the semi-final and an equaliser on the stroke of half-time. Beautifully placed.
And no surprises that it's come from this left-hand side as well. And Galeno was involved initially. In the build-up, he does that so well, Frankesi. He joins in the attack. He's given license, he's given freedom when his team's in possession. That's how he got his 2 goals in midweek, and he's handed it.
It was basically the last kick of the first half as the rain starts to fall on Hong Kong Stadium. All to play for in the Saudi Super Cup final. The crowd got what they wanted to see earlier in the half with... It's Al Nassr who will get us... And for another after. Kicks it up the post area. Beautifully taken as he goes for goal. Brings the save from Mendy. It's Wesley. And it should be cleared. Nothing they're not used to at all.
That's an easy put back from the YouTube. The outro. That would have been a sweet one. GCT looks to the beautiful behind the back. Africa basketball. We'll see. And then join us the Friday this artist. We're going to show you awesome performance just to treat all fans in the house to the music element of the Africa Basketball Festival. It is still UG with 56 points against 28 for GCTU. UG. Is it? He doesn't get it. Right there. And that was this all the effort for the with each hop in a minute. Hurry and entertainment. Official time sponsor. GTV Sports. Domi Eastern and National Best Authority. Partners, the Skin Pop Shop. 5-star University. Journal. And the you and brothers. Boy, still.
So I've been drawing this from scratch, everything from scratch. If you want to see, you can check out my lives I've uploaded on my channel. If you like my art, kindly subscribe. It helps a lot. I think I'll have to leave this one for tomorrow.